and welcome to this Beloved Tribe gentle Vinyasa flow into Yin. And this is going to be the last gentle flow class from now. I'm going to travel again, so I hope to come back later, but for now this is the last one. And here we are again on the mat, going into a gentle flow first and then moving into Yin postures. And we have as a theme today is our belly and also the meridians that go through our belly. Some cleansing, some nourishing, some strength. So the active part is going to be a little bit more challenging maybe for the belly muscles, and then we're going into the relaxation with the Yin. So for today it's important again to have all your props here, your blanket, your pillows, yoga blocks if you have them. If not, see if you can get a thick book, some thick books to support you, and maybe if you have one, your little yoga buddy, Mr. Miyagi here, aka Mimi, to support you in your practice. So if you need some time to get everything, stop the recording, get all your props, and we will meet up on the mat again. And today we're going to start with bringing some activation to the belly. We're going to see if we can heighten the fire, the digestion in our belly, and some cleansing moves, and then going into the more nourishing part. So we're going to start with a breath exercise called Kapalabhati, or breath of fire. We did it earlier on in previous classes, but for the people who don't know, this is an activated breath going in the belly, and we do this by inhaling for 3/4 of breath, and then we're exhaling in a fast pace. We sort of push out all the air, and then when we push out all the air, we naturally breathe in again and we push out the air again. So it looks a little bit like this. You see the belly moving in and out very fast. So we're going to do 2 rounds of 15 breath of fire, and then when we end, we breathe out, maybe going forward, hollowing out the belly, draw the navel in and up, and stay here for as long as comfortable, then come up and we start the second round. If at any time during this practice you get lightheaded or you don't feel okay with it, just stop the breathing, go back to normal breath and see if you can participate in the next round or not. So know that everything is an invitation and take your time and space in what you need today. So make sure you sit upright. Maybe you want to place a blanket underneath your sit bones to get you elevated a little bit more. Close your eyes, breathing in and out. Maybe you want to sigh it out. And then we start breathing in halfway, 3/4. And start with 15 rounds of fire, breath of fire. Breathe it out, all the air out, coming forward. Draw the navel in and up and hold for as long as you can. And when you need to breathe in again, coming up, breathing in and out, coming back to natural breath one more time. And get yourself ready for the next round. Breathing in 3/4 and start 15 rounds of breath of fire. Breathing out, pushing all the air out, coming forward, drawing the navel in and up, Uddiyana Bandha. Stay here as long as comfortable for you until you need to breathe in again. Breathing in, coming back to sitting upright, neutral breath, natural breath. And take a moment to feel your body. See if you can feel the prana, the life force energy that we activated with this breath in your body. Sensations of the energy in your body. And then maybe now, if you want to, this is a time to find your intention for this class with your belly all activated. Your belly, especially underneath the navel, is also part of intuition where we can find our inner wisdom. So maybe you want to place your hands just underneath your navel. We can find our sankalpa, our intention for this class. Breathe through your belly towards your hands. Maybe you find a word or a sentence, a mantra, an affirming mantra, a word that helps you today in the class. Something you want to empower, something you want to let go, something you're thankful for, want to give thanks, honor, anything that comes up for you. When you found your sankalpa, you can breathe it in deeply, honoring it fully, and let it go on the sigh, breathing it into the space, letting it go. Very good. Gently opening up the eyes. And I'm going to start warming up and activating the body a little bit more. Bring your arms up, cactus arms. And we're going to move in a rapid movement with a rapid breath from left to right. Breathing in to the right and breathing out to the left. And this is quite a fast movement, so you can just follow me. Breathing in, breathing out. In, out. And follow your own rhythm of breath. Maybe you go a little bit faster, maybe you go a little bit slower. See where you are today, what you need to waking up the abdominal muscles. Getting some detoxifying movement in our abdominal area. 2 more times. And coming back to neutral. Very good. Take a moment to breathe again. And sigh it out. Very good. We're going to move to the sideways of the mat. Bring your feet on the mat. Knees are pointing to the ceiling. Opening your arms, stretching out your arms. And on the in-breath, bring your legs into the air, boat pose. Engage your abdominal muscles. See if you can keep your legs in a 90-degree angle with the mat. Breathing in, and the next out breath, cross over your legs. Doesn't matter which side you take first. And place your foot on the ground again. So you crossed over your legs. Just remember which side you have now, because we're going to move the other way around for the next time. Inhale, bring your arm up and over your knee with your elbow. So opposite arm of opposite legs that is on top. So see which leg you have on top, and then opposite arm comes up and over. Clinging your elbow on your knee, bringing the other arm to the back on tended fingertips, breathing in, lengthening out, and breathing out, bring yourself into a twist. Look to the back of the room, over your shoulder, breathing into the belly and out. Maybe twist a little bit deeper. Be gentle with yourself, we're still warming up. See if you can let go of the tension in the legs. And breathe. One more deep breath in. And breathing out, coming back to the middle of the mat. Uncross your legs. And then next inhale, bring your legs back into boat. Engaging the abdominal wall, abdominal muscles. Shoulders away from the ears, arms are open and stretched out. One more breath in. And exhale, cross over the legs the other side. So now the other leg is coming on top. And bring the feet down. Make sure your sit bones are on the floor. If not, maybe you can help yourself with a blanket to bring the floor closer to you if you're not touching the floor. And again, breathing in, opposite arm of the top leg comes up, over. Oh, now I crossed the wrong side. You see how easy it is to I don't know the word, but to use the same leg twice. So up, arm up, over. Hooking the elbow into the up knee, opposite arm to opposite leg. Breathing in, lengthen, and breathing out. Bring your other hand onto the back, tended fingertips, and come over. Looking at the back, over your shoulder, twisting. It's funny how we have the habit of using the same side, as we all have a preference, so it's always hard to remember which side we had done and which one we still have to do. So that's just natural, it's human. One more deep breath in, and breathing out, coming back to the midline, uncrossing the legs. Bring the soles of the feet back to the mat. And breathing in, coming up in boat again. Opening up through the chest. Arms are stretched. Hand palms are facing up. Legs are in 90-degree angle with the mat. And the next breath in. Bring yourself to a more stretched position. Lowering the knees, the legs, lowering the torso. Not all the way to the floor, just hovering. And exhale, bring yourself back into boat. 2 more times. Inhale, stretching yourself out, elongating your body. Abdominal muscles are engaged. And exhale, coming back to boat 1 more time. Inhale, stretch, hover above the ground. Focus is to the ceiling, and exhale, coming back into boat. And exhale, bring your foot down. Very well, very good. Very well done. Come crossing over to all fours on hands and knees. Going to stretch out the muscles a little bit. Maybe you want to make some movement. Stretching out the torso after this intense belly muscle movement, and coming back to stillness. And the next inhale, bring your right leg out. Place your foot on the floor, and the edge side of the foot is alongside the long side of the mat. And bring your left hand to the other side of the mat. And inhale, come into an extended gate pose. Breathing. And on the next in-breath, bring your right leg up. And exhale, crunch your knee towards your elbow. Crunching in the belly. Exhale, extending. Inhale, crunching. Bring the knee towards the elbow. Maybe the nose goes towards the knee. Inhale, extending. Exhale, crunching. One more extension. Hold it for a couple of moments. And on the next out breath, bring the leg and the arm down. Walk yourself to the middle of the mat and bring your knee, right knee back in to all fours. Very well done. Go to the other side. Extend the left leg. Place the foot firmly into the floor, and the long edge of the mat and your side of the foot are in one line. Bring your right arm out to the side and inhale, extend the left arm up and over, opening the heart. Extended gate pose. On the next inhale, bring your left leg up. And on an exhale, crunch yourself. Bring the knee and the elbow towards each other. Maybe your nose goes towards your knee. And inhale, extend. Keep your balance. Exhale, crunch in the belly muscles. Nose towards knee, knee towards elbow. Extend, lengthening out everything, opening the heart. One more time. Exhale, crunch in. And inhale, extend. Hold it for a couple of moments. Breathing in. And on the next out breath, bring the leg down, the arm down. Coming back to all fours. Very well done. Inhale, curling in the toes. And exhale, press yourself out of your hands. Knees from the mat. Hover for a little bit. Engage the abdominal muscles. And next exhale, bring your weight back. Your sit bones are moving up towards the ceiling. Keep your knees bent. And slowly help yourself in your first downward dog. Extending the arms. Shoulder are opening. The elbow pits are moving up towards the ceiling. Hasta Bandha hand lock. Firm grip with your fingers, your knuckles into the mat. When you found that you're elongating your whole back, your whole spine, then you can walk out the legs into full downward facing dog. Maybe you want to walk out your dog a little bit and coming to stillness. Breathing. And see where you find your props. Maybe your props are on the top of the mat. Maybe they're on the bottom. For me, they're on the bottom. So I'm going to walk to where my props are. So if your props are in front of your mat, walk your feet towards your hands. If your props are on the lower side of the mat, walk your hands towards your feet. So this will maybe differ for everybody. I'm going to walk backwards into a forward fold towards my props. We're going to engage a little bit of a yin posture here to get a little bit more compression in the abdominal cavity, cleansing out our intestines and internal organs in the abdominal area. So get a pillow, stay into a forward fold, bend your knees as much as you need to get your belly on top of your thighs. Get your pillow, lift yourself up a little bit and place the pillow between your thighs and your belly, and then come hang again in the forward fold with the extra compression of the pillow in the abdominal area. Come here and breathe. The head is heavy. Let gravity do its work. The weight of your body compressing into the pillow. Getting a little bit more detoxification to the internal organs in the belly. Keep on breathing. Your arms are relaxed, hanging down. And if you can't reach the floor, maybe you need another pillow to bring your arms up a little bit. If you can't reach the floor, then make the floor reach you. So always help yourself when you need it to accommodate your body.
Deep, long breaths in and out, into the belly. One more deep breath in and out. Maybe you want to sigh it out. Completely empty the belly. And on the next in-breath, help yourself up. Slowly remove your pillow and move up vertebra by vertebra. Head is moving last. And coming into a standing position. Close your eyes for a little bit and feel how you're standing on the mat. Try not to fidget, keep your clothes where they are. Breathe. And experience the sensations in your body now without judgment, just observe. Where are you in this moment? How is your body feeling? How are your emotions? How are your thoughts? Do you still know what your intention was or is for this class? Just see where you are in this moment. Very good. Gently opening the eyes and come to the front of the mat. So if you're at the back like me, just walk to the front, and otherwise you're already there. Going to move towards the flow. Standing in Tadasana, mountain pose. Feet are hip width distance apart. Weight is equally divided of all corners of the feet. Legs are engaged. Tailbone is tucked in slightly, chin is tucked in slightly, and the spine is long towards the ceiling. Inhale, arms moving up. And exhale, moving down. Dive forward, fold. Breathing out, inhale, halfway lift. See where your hands land. Maybe they're on the mat, maybe they are on your legs. Doesn't matter where you are. Accommodate your body. Exhale, step into plank. Check your alignment here. So shoulders are on top of the wrists. Fingers are spread wide. Feet are hip width distance apart. Belly is engaged. The spine is straight. Gaze is down. Exhale, bring your knees towards the mat. Uncurl your toes and come down in one straight line, nose towards the mat. Opening up the legs a little bit more than hip width distance apart. Place your hands underneath your shoulders. We're going into Cobra right away because we already warmed up our body quite a lot. So inhale, press yourself out of your hands. Pubic bone stays in the mat and see how far you can come up. You can always come to baby Cobra if it's too much for you, but see if you can make it to Cobra in one go. When you found your version, then your head is moving up a little bit to get one curve in the spine. Shoulders away from the ears. Little engagement in the gluteus muscles to support the lower back. Exhale, coming down, nose towards the mat. And inhale, coming to all fours. And exhale, coming back to downward facing dog. Take a moment to lengthen yourself out. And on the next inhale, bring yourself back to plank. Find your position. Breathing. Active body. Focus towards the mat. Bring your feet together. And the next inhale, move your weight towards your right hand, coming into side plank. See if you can come here with both legs stretched. If this is too much, you can always lower the bottom knee, coming into half plank or gate pose. Just what we did in the warming up also. So see where you are. And then on the next in-breath, extending your left arm up and overhead. Extended side plank. And we're going to move in the crunches again. So exhale, bring your knee and your elbow towards each other, balancing out. exhale, coming whew, back into extended version. I'm going to move a little bit lower into gate, half plank. Exhale, coming into the crunch again, bringing your elbow towards your knee. And inhale, lengthening out. And exhale one more time. And inhale, coming into extended side plank. You can stay here, coming up to half plank. Then pick up your top leg, place your feet behind you, and then opening up the heart towards the ceiling. Wild thing, opening up. See where you are. You can also do this with your bottom leg, knee on the floor. See where you are. And exhale, coming back into plank. Woo! Next exhale, lower the knees down and coming down in one straight line. Inhale, coming up for Cobra. Take a moment to lower down your heart rate again. Exhale, coming down, nose towards the mat. And inhale, moving towards all fours. Meeting up in downward facing dog in exhale. Time for the other side. So inhale, moving back towards plank. And be sure of your alignment and honest towards your body. Where are you today? So do you have the energy and the strength to come into full side plank or coming into a half side plank? It's all fine. So bring your feet together again. Move your weight towards the left hand this time. And on the inhale, bring yourself into side plank on the other side. Maybe you're shaking a little bit like I am. It's totally fine. Next inhale, bring your right arm up and overhead, extended side plank. And maybe you're coming into half side plank to lower your down, bottom knee down. Exhale, bring yourself into a crunch, bring your knee towards your elbow. And inhale, opening up, extended side plank. Exhale, crunch. Inhale, extension. One more time. Check your balance. Exhale, crunch, and inhale, coming back to side plank. And you can change your variations, coming into half plank, full plank, see what you need. And then step your top leg, foot out behind you, coming into wild thing, opening your heart towards the ceiling. You can also do this in half, side plank, pose. Deep inhale, exhale, coming back to plank. And next exhale, bring your knees towards the mat, moving all the way down. Lying down. Next inhale, Cobra, Bhujangasana. Shoulders away from the ears. And exhale, coming back down. Nose towards the mat. Inhale, coming up. And coming, sitting down in heroes for a moment. Breathing. Feeling in your body. Feeling your abdominal muscles engaged, the heat of your body. Taking a moment to come back. Ease your heart rate, ease your breath, deepening the breath. Very well done. So now we're going to move into the yin. This was the yang flow side of the practice. We're going to move into the yin. So for yin, it's important, even more important, to be aware of how we use our body, as we're going to stay in the postures for a longer period of time. So we really want to make sure that our body is safe. That means that we go towards 50 to 60% of our maximum tension in our body. And we're going to prop our body accordingly, so it will get our weight
off of our joints. And we're not going to hang into the joints to give too much tension on the fascia. We want to activate the fascia a little bit, stress it a little bit, but not too much. So make sure that you use your props, have them in handy wherever you are, so you can reach them always. And I will guide you through the time, so you don't have to worry about the time. Wherever you are, I will guide you through that. Opening up your knees, feet are touching. See where you are. Maybe you want to sit on a block. If you feel too much stretch on your knees or anywhere else, you can sit on a block. Inhale, lengthening out the spine. And exhale, walk your hands on the mat forwards halfway. So we're not going to move down all the way right away. Halfway. Then when you found your halfway position, bring your right arm underneath your left armpit. So thread the needle. Becoming lying down on the right shoulder. Bring the right ear towards the mat. And lengthening out the left arm. And take your time to find your position. So maybe you need to place a prop underneath your belly or underneath your shoulder to help yourself coming into this pose. Maybe pillow out your ear. Take your time. You're going to stay on this side for 3 minutes. So whenever you found your position, come into stillness and ease into the pose. Breathing deep into the belly. Use your breath to calm down, to relax into the pose. We just activated our breath, our sympathetic nervous system, our activation, the way we move, the nervous part of the nervous system that helps us move when we need to. And now we're going to move into the parasympathetic nervous system. That's the rest and digest part of our nervous system. We can get there by breathing deeply, surrendering to stillness, heaviness, especially in the belly. Letting go of all the tension in the muscles. Fingers are relaxed. Jaw is soft and relaxed. The forehead is soft and relaxed. One more minute here. And know that everything is an invitation. So if you feel you need to move out sooner than I direct you, please take your time. If you feel any pins and needles anywhere in your body, move out of it a little bit or even totally if you need to. So take care of your own body in your own time, in your own way. One last deep breath in and out. And the next in-breath, slowly help yourself out, press yourself out of your left hand, bringing your right arm back, staying low, and move to opposite direction. So bring the left arm underneath the right armpit, thread the needle, see if you need to move any props.
Maybe this side feels different. Maybe you need more, maybe you need less. Whatever you need. Coming back into stillness again. On the other side. Breathing deeply into the belly. This twist, this gentle twist helps us to sink into the abdomen, breathing through the abdomen, slowing down, relaxing, and also still a little bit of detoxification by twisting the internal organs in the belly just slightly, gently. Gentle love into the belly. Staying here for 3 minutes again. Relaxing all the muscles. Surrender to the gravity, the heaviness of your body. Trust that the mat will hold you, the earth will support you. Bring stillness into your body and into your mind. One more minute to go. Last deep breath in and out here. Maybe you like to sigh it out. Thanking this pose, saying goodbye to this pose. And the next in-breath, gently help yourself out of the twist. Bring your arms forward. And when you're ready, hand by hand, slowly help yourself up. Keep your legs where they are. Coming up first. The head is the last thing to move up. Removing any props. And gently slide onto your sit bones. Over your feet. And helping your legs with your hands towards the front. Moving your props. And come lie down for rebound. 1 minute of rebounding all the fascia in your body, in your belly, in all the joints that you used. Observing the mind, the energy flow in the body. Maybe you feel some tingling sensation in your body, maybe some heat or cold energy moving. Maybe some emotions, energy in motion. Whatever it is, just observe and breathe. One more deep breath in and out before we move to the next pose. Help yourself up. Maybe you want to lie down on your side to help yourself up in a gentle way towards all fours. So take your time to move slowly with awareness. Moving from one posture to the other posture is just as important as the postures themselves. Everything is done with awareness, with intention. How do we move? How do we use our time in between big events on the mat and in our life? Are we aware of every little thing, or are we moving from one place to the other place without even thinking about how we get there? So take your time to move to all fours. And then when you're ready, pick up your right knee and bring your leg in between your hands. Make sure you pillow out your left knee. We're going to stay for a while, so we want to make sure we are supported, we're not harming or hurting our body. Take some props with you. You might need them. We're going to move into dragon pose. So lengthening out the left leg, coming into dragon or lizard. It's also known as lizard, but this is more, dragon is more a closed pose. We're keeping our leg straight in front of our body, and lizard we're opening up a little bit more. So if this is what you prefer, you can do this, but see how this feels for you. Normally in a studio we could also maybe prop ourselves a little bit better here underneath our groin area. At home you maybe don't have all the props, but see what you need to support your body weight. If you have something to support you, use it. We're going to stay here for 2 minutes on both sides. Breathing in and out deeply towards the belly. And in this pose, we activate our spleen and stomach meridian. The meridian that goes from the inside top of the toe all the way to the inside of the leg, through our abdominal area into the root of the tongue and into the nose. So breathing into the belly, elongating this whole meridian line from the left leg up towards our face. And see if you can also get the weight of your hands supported, so whatever you need to come into a gentle variation. 1 more minute left here. Gaze is gentle, maybe your eyes are closed. We need a little bit more activation in the muscles to keep us here. But see if you can let go all the tension of everything, all the muscles you don't need. A couple of seconds to go here. Maybe if you want, you can activate the spleen meridian a little bit more. It's the one that's rooted into the root of the tongue. By opening the heart a little bit, breathing in, and when you're breathing out, opening your mouth and get your tongue out. So breathing in, sort of lion's breath, opening up the tongue, activating the root of the tongue, breathing in. One more time. If you want, you can do it one more time. Breathing in fully and breathing out fully. Tongue out of the mouth, very good. And gently move out of the pose, removing your blocks, bring your weight back to the middle, bending your left leg a little bit, and then bring your right leg in, gently moving. Take a moment to Balancing it out a little bit on hands and knees before you move into the other side. Bringing the left leg in front, bend, and see if you can elongate your right leg. If you want to pick up your leg a little bit and place it to the back with your toes, and then bring your top of your right foot flat on the floor. See if you need to prop your groin area a little bit, if you can, if you have the props at home. This is easy in a studio, but you know, at home yoga, you're going to make it work anyway. So find your position. If you are propped and you have your weight supported, it's okay if your knee is over your ankle a little bit. If you're not propped, keep your knee on top of the ankle, otherwise you will hurt your knee joint. So see where you are, see if you're propped properly to play a little bit with the knee. Or otherwise, be sure to place your knee stacked on the ankle. Find your dragon on this side. See if you need some block underneath your hands to support you a little bit better. The curve in the spine is straight with the back. The natural curve that suits you. 2 minutes here, starting now. Breathing towards the belly, activating its spleen and stomach meridian. Those are the meridians that help us digest, detoxify. Emotionally helps us to deal with cravings, anxiety, coming into trust and rest, and to digest not even only our food, but also digest experiences and emotions, to process. So an important meridian, both two important meridians to nourish sometimes. Keep on breathing. One minute left here. Letting go of all the tension you don't need. Softening the shoulders as much as you can, away from the ears. Toes are relaxed. No tension in the toes or in the fingers. Maybe you want to do the lion's breath again for a little bit more detoxification. Breathing in deeply, opening the heart a little bit, and breathing out. Bring the tongue out and forcefully breathe out. All the air out. Breathing in and breathe the tongue out. Gentle lion's breath. One more time, breathing in and breathing out. Very good. Breathing in gently, help yourself out of the pose. Bringing your weight down to the back a little bit. Bending the right leg. Come on all fours. And see where you want to have your rebound. So maybe you want to move towards your spine. And maybe you want to move on your belly. Whatever works for you. Coming into your rebound. Letting go of all the tension. Help your fascia rebound. Softening the body. One of the most important aspects of yin yoga is the rebound. Giving the body the time and space to come back to the natural state of being after being stretched out, activated, stressed a little bit. Feel how your legs are feeling, your spine, your belly. maybe even your tongue. One more deep breath in and out. And gently help yourself up back towards a seated position. Come sitting on your sit bones. Get any blocks or props out of the way if you need to. Your legs are extended in front of you. And see if you need to elevate your hips, bones a little bit so you can elongate your spine a little bit more. We're going into a forward fold, so it's nice to have a little bit more elongation and tilt in the pelvic area so it's easier to bend forward. Bring your legs wide as you can. When you found your range of width, bring them back a little bit to be aware of that 50 to 60% of our maximum capacity again and not stress our body too much. So bring them out and move them in a little bit again. Get some props in front of you, whatever you need to support yourself. See what you need. On the next inhale, lengthening out the spine. Tuck the chin in a little bit towards the chest, and exhale, walk yourself down into a forward fold. Feet are relaxed. You don't have to flex your feet. Just keep them relaxed. See what you need on props. Underneath your belly. Maybe you want to prop something underneath your knees if you find some knee tension. Maybe your prop doesn't want to work with you. It's all possible. See where you are. And find your forward fold. And if possible, find also a prop underneath your head to support the weight of your head. So you can let go of the tension in your neck and fully come into the surrender of this forward fold. Arms are relaxed. Palms are facing up. We're going to stay here for 3 minutes. Breathing deeply in and out. Winding down. This is the last posture of today before we're coming into the Yoga Nidra meditation Shavasana. Breathing deep to the belly. Sighing it out, whatever you need. Here. Letting go of any tension in the jaw area, the root of the tongue, the neck, relaxing the whole spine, the arms, fingers, toes, everything is soft, soles of the feet, palms of the hands, soft and relaxed. One more minute to go in this posture. Observe whatever is coming up in your body. Maybe some physical tension. Maybe some emotional release. Thoughts. Whatever it is, just let it be. When you feel yourself wandering off, catch yourself, coming back to your breath, coming back into the here and now. One deep breath in and out here. And you want to sigh it out. Take a moment to say goodbye to this pose, thanking this pose for all its benefits. And the next in-breath, keep your legs where they are and walk yourself up ever so slowly. And one hand at a time, walking yourself up, your head is coming up last. Maybe you even help your forehead with your hand up to release your neck a little bit, not activating it right away after being so relaxed. Move away any props. And then help your legs inwards, gently coming lying down in last Shavasana. So find your way down into your Shavasana. Maybe you need to put on some clothes. We're going into the Yoga Nidra part. So be sure you're warm enough. Place a blanket over your legs. Maybe put some socks on. See if you can make yourself comfortable. And when you're lying down, take a moment of stillness first to rebound from the last posture. For a moment here. Letting go of all the tension. And just check in with yourself. Where are you at this moment? Do you need something else to make you even more comfortable? Maybe place a pillow underneath your knees or your head, an eye pillow or scarf on top of your eyes to be able to sink even deeper inside of yourself. Take the time to find your most comfortable position for stillness and integration. We move into the Yoga Nidra. And this Yoga Nidra is a version of the extended breath we've done before in earlier classes. And this one is focused on the chakras that are also centered alongside the spleen and stomach meridian. And because it's a breath exercise in the Nidra, we're breathing deep into the belly physically. We're still with our belly today in the Nidra. So just take your time and your natural breath to breathe into your belly, in and out. And let my voice guide you through the breath in the subtle body. You don't have to think about it, just follow my voice and bring awareness to whatever comes up. If you fall asleep, no problem. All is welcome. All is well. So when you're lying down, fully feel your body getting heavy in the mat with every breath cycle. Breathe deep into the belly. Bring your awareness to your subtle breath in your body. And breathe as if you were breathing with your whole body, in and out. Like you're exhaling from the top of your head down to your toes. Breathing as if you were breathing in from your toes to your crown. And exhale from your crown to your toes. Inhale from your toes to your crown. And exhale from your crown to your toes. And continue this for a while. Exhale from your crown to your ankles. And inhale from your ankles to your crown. From your crown to your ankles, and from your ankles to your crown. Exhale from your crown to your knees. And inhale from your knees to your crown. From your crown to your knees. And from your knees to your crown. Continue for a while. Exhale from your crown to your tailbone, your first chakra in your base. Inhale from your tailbone to your crown, giving your attention, your awareness to your first chakra. Exhale from your crown to the point just underneath your navel, your second chakra. And inhale from your second chakra to your crown. Exhale from your crown to your solar plexus, your third chakra. And inhale from your solar plexus to your crown. Exhale from your crown to your heart space, your fourth chakra. And inhale from your heart space to your crown. Exhale from your crown to your throat, your fifth chakra. And inhale from your throat to your crown. Exhale from your crown to the point in between the eyebrows, your sixth chakra. And inhale from the point in between the eyebrows to your crown. Exhale from your crown to the seventh chakra, just above your crown, in space. Inhale from the seventh chakra, just above your crown, to your crown. Bring your awareness to the whole front of the body. The whole back of the body. And both the back and the front together. The whole right side of the body. The whole left side of the body. And both sides together. Feel the prana, the life force energy flow freely through your body and all the chakras in your body. The whole body is filled with prana. The whole body is filled with prana. The whole body is filled with prana. Slowly and gently bring your awareness back into the space on your mat. Moving deeper into your breath, waking up with every deep breath in and out. Breathing in deeply and sigh it out. One more time, breathing in deeply and let it all out. waking up a little bit more by bringing some movement and awareness in the fingers and toes. Maybe the ankles and the wrists. Moving your head from left to right. Squeezing the eyes, relaxing the eyes. You like to stretch yourself out completely, to waking up the body. Curl yourself up into a little ball before you find your way into a seated position with the eyes closed on your mat. Take a moment to stay with the breath. Maybe place your hands on the point underneath your navel, breathing deep into the belly. Take the time to find your sankalpa again, your intention. Give it some space and time. Now, before we close off this practice, breathing it in, fully honoring it, and let it go on the out breath. Beautiful. You like to squeeze and stretch your hands out a little bit to warm up. Shake them out. Get some shaking into the body. Going back into the space. Grounding. You like to squeeze into your feet. Coming back here in the space. Out of our meditative state of being. Bring the hands in front of the heart. Thank you so much for practicing with me today. I wish you a lovely day. Namaste. Sat Nam.